Alright, and here we are. It's June. Alright, so here we go. Alright, this will be the Amazon Survival, that's right. The hunter becomes the hunted. Here we go. This is a bigger box than last month, and I was impressed with last month. But this one is quite large. So, alright, let's see what we get. Okay, here's the card. Alright. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so here we go. June 2022. Look at that. The Blackbeard Firestarter. Okay, so alright, so the first thing that we got in here is, for a whopping $4.99, we have the Trailblazer waterproof duct tape. 2-pack emergency, $4.99. Okay, next going down the list, we have the Trailblazer waterproof pocket survival guide, which, alright, it's one of these tri-fold waterproof pamphlets. Probably there might be something in there, but for the most part, not much. Okay, and then next, let's get in here. Alright, and then we have this, the Bushmaster Survival Fixed Blade, which says that's coming in at $18.99. No, $19.99. I missed this right here, the Trailblazer Survival Kit. This comes in at a whopping $18.99. Okay, and then next we have, hold on. Okay, so this is not, so this right here, this is the Bugout Foldable Survival Pocket Guide, which was $8.99. And then we have this right here, the fire bevel. So that, so that way you can extend it and blow on the fire. Okay, so right there, so they're saying that the June retail value, and again, this is just what the actual, this is what, if you bought these things individually, then it would cost you $62.95, and the primary box is $19.99. So I don't know why anybody would pay $4.99 for that much duct tape, but it's all right. All right, so the next we have the Intense 2-person backpacking tent. And that comes in at a whopping $23.99. So that's pretty good. I didn't expect that. Alright, and then the second item that we have in the Pro Box, which is $49.99, is the Intense Ripstop Mummy Sleeping Bag, which is a 1998. Which, I guess it's about, if you go to Walmart, that's about what you'll pay. Alright, and so they're saying, so if you add the two retail values, you come up with $106.92. So, again, what, individually priced would be. And then next we have the Trailblazer multi-fuel camp stove. So we'll open that up in just a moment. And they're saying that has a retail value of $29.99. And then the last thing in this month's box is, I had one of these when I was growing up as a kid. It is a classic Canteen with strap. That's pretty cool. Alright, so the total cost, retail cost, if you bought all these individually, would be $152.90. So, now let's check this stuff out. Alright, so first, okay. Alright. drop that out of the way. Alright, trash. Okay, so Canteen. Yeah, you can smell. It's just plastic. Yeah, I mean, it's a Canteen. Hey, it's a water source. Can't complain. You know, you could, once you purify the water, you got to put it somewhere to carry it. It does have this expandable strap here. I mean, it's pretty good sized. It's probably 2 quarts. Maybe, we'll figure that out. Okay, alright. So there's that. That's not too bad. And now let's open up this camp stove and see what this is all about, alright? I think I've seen these before, but I haven't really. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, we got the little mesh bag. Alright, let's see here. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's this one. It's got the air vents, and of course there's no instructions, so you kind of gotta figure it out yourself. But there we go. It sits in like that. That drops in like that. So take that out. Alright, so that's going to be your base for your fuel. And then you've got this, it's got a ring so that you got airflow. The base sits in like that. You've got your expanding stand so that you can put your pot on it, and I'll have to look at that. Alright, so now then it's like this sits up here like that. Or maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe it goes like this is the base, that sits on there, that drops in, that makes more sense, and then that sits up there like that, and Lord knows where that goes. Let me see here. I don't know. I'll have to look up what that is for. But all in all, pretty cool. Maybe it doesn't feel like. I mean, it's kind of flimsy, these, but I think if you take care of it, it'll be all right. And in all honesty, I have no idea what that is for. Since there is no instructions on it, I know I'm definitely going to have to just look it up, but it's not too bad though. It pretty much all nests inside of each other. So yeah, pretty much just nest inside of each other like that. So that's pretty cool. We'll give it a shot. I'll cook in it somehow, some way. Alright, that's cool. I'll put it back later. Get rid of the box. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So that's like your top tier stuff right there. Alright, that's the elite boxes, those two. And then of course for the sleeping bag, I mean, I'll probably sleep in this tonight just to see what it, see how comfortable it is and everything. But I mean, let's check it out. Okay, you got the pull top. It's got a nice scrunch sack. 3-season mummy sleeping bag. Yeah, we've seen these on others before. So it does have, you can open it up. But this is nice because it's attached down here. So you can just throw that over your shoulder if you need to. Carry it along. It's yeah, it's pretty soft and thick. 3-season, I believe it. I mean, hey, a $20 sleeping bag, it's not too bad. Okay, and now then this little 2-person tent. In all honesty, this is cool. I'm not going to open this though. I'll open this another time. It does say it's an ultralight 2-person dome tent, so weather resistant, 180T polyester, lightweight and durable. Fiberglass pole frame. Looks like a 3.2 by 3.9 by. Adds a small little pup tent. But yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. I mean, shoot, a tent, a sleeping bag, canteen, a stove. So yeah, and so that's your pro box. Those two are your pro items. And then we got this right here. This is the next one. We're going backwards now, so. Alright, the Essential Survival Guide. So, essentially, bathroom reading. Okay? But, you know, some of this stuff, though, I mean, it's easy to forget stuff. And, I mean, hey, you know, it gives you something to, you know, if you did have to bug out. You know, if you did have to go somewhere and bug out, I mean, hey, it's something to read. So this is probably better than the one that we got last month, that SHTF, you know, Essential Guide. That one is not that great, but hey, you don't need the bag for that because that one is already laminated, so it is waterproof. Next, we have the Fire Bellow, which it fell in the water, but let's see here. Up. Okay. Anyway, and so while we're getting this out, last month, you know, we got that Punisher. That Punisher. There you go, and then you blow through it, and that way you can stoke your fire without actually getting too close to the flames. So. I mean, cool. I wouldn't buy it. I don't think most people would actually pay for this, but hey, I mean, you know, it's useful. That could definitely help. So that's cool. So, all right, so we'll put that over here. All right, then next we have the Bushmaster, fixed blade. Survival blade. Yeah, let's see here. And everybody's like, "Oh, the knife." But I don't know. Sometimes these knives are cool. Other times they're just, you know, gimmicky stuff. But you know, hey, a knife's a knife. And a lot of people, they get these things for the knives. But I think this is a pretty good. I mean. Last month, I'll be honest, last month was going to be hard to beat because last month, you know, I got that shovel that I actually paid for a long time ago and never got, so. Alright, so, here we go. No information about it at all. It's got, it's micro pack. And here you are, don't eat it. Okay, so. It's one of those hard sheets. Got a really tight belt loop. Okay. Oh yeah, this is just. I don't like it as much as last month's. It feels. This one is really light. So you can guarantee that it's definitely, this is just plastic. The metal stops probably right here. But I mean, you know, that's like not paper anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's got an okay edge. I mean, it is what it is. Mill 210, so some mystery Chinese steel. But the sheath is interesting. It's one of the hard plastic ones, which is kind of cool. Got hook and, you know, as we called it in the military, loop and hook. So you got the Velcro straps there. Bushmaster. It's alright. I mean, it's maybe kind of a toss away knife, but you know, it's cool. You know, knives are always cool to have. Alright, and then next is this right here. This is the Trailblazer Survival Kit. Water resistant, 3x5 hard case. Fits in your pocket. I don't know what size pocket you got. It's not going to fit in my pocket. Vital for Bugout bags. Ample supplies for days. Yeah, well, we'll see. I've seen these days. I don't know about that. But they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. And like I said, they'll definitely fit in like the pockets. Like last month we got the canvas day pack, which I really like that canvas day pack. The nice thing about that is that it's good like if you're doing like a gray man, like if you need to blend in, that canvas pack, you know, because it's just like a tan canvas, and you know, you just look like, you know, just a hiker. So that it's really nice. And this right here, this will fit in one of the pockets. I don't know how heavy duty and let's see here. I don't know exactly how heavy duty this is, but we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely rubberized there. So, and then, you know, usual stuff. You got the survival instructions. Yeah, you know, it's probably just like that other that pamphlet. It's like probably it's, you know, it's good reading if you got nothing better going on. And then of course you've got looks like some fishing line and some swivels. So not much fishing line, but yeah, you know, this stuff like this. The thing about this, right, is that you got this right here. We got this fishing stuff, and then last month, right, in the hilt of this one, you got like, so we got like fishing stuff in there as well, right? You got some hooks and stuff. So, and the thing is it's like, oh crap, you know. And the nice thing about all this is that, right, but with this, as you build your stuff up, you know, you might not have like enough in like one of these to, you know, for like, you know, a lot of good fishing and everything. But, you know, yeah, this with the stuff that came in that other knife, and I actually bought one of the Harbor Freight, and that was a horrible knife. That one was bad. I knew it was bad, but I bought it anyway. So, but and then you got the wire binds a lot sock. I'll give it a try. I got a small tree out in the yard I can cut up a little bit, so we'll give that one a try. Got the whistle here. Ooh, yeah, definitely a whistle. A razor blade. I mean, yeah, if you catch fish, you know, you can use that for cutting it. So yeah, this little baby striker. But you got this striker. Last month we got the shovel that had a striker. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of strikers, so there's nothing wrong with having more strikers. Got a little button compass, and then of course, I'm trapping the water, but you got the compass that's on the knife that we got last month. and the shovel in the base of the shovel that we got last month, there was yet another compass, and we get like compasses all the time. So, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having more compasses. So, yeah, and then let's see what else we got up in here. So, I guess you've got, so here we've got a pencil, which, cool, a pencil. And I wonder if, when you open this up, there you go. An accident evaluation report. Oh, this is kind of like that laminated paper. So, but this right here. Yeah, I mean, we used to have these stuff like when we went through like CLS training in the military. We would have similar cards. So, I mean, that's cool. I mean, you can write on with a pencil. You can put a couple like pieces of card, you know, like index cards or something in here. You can put some little piece of paper in here. You've got the copper snare wire, which I don't know how to snare, so I mean, I would have to learn that. You've got a couple cotton balls, of course, tinder. So you know you've got your striker, you've got your tinder, and you've got the back of your knife. So you can start a fire. Personally, I would probably put some Vaseline in these and mix that up, and that way, you know, you can prep them up for even more. And then, of course, you have 2 buttons, some thread, and a needle. But again, you got this sewing kit. You got the sewing kit that came in the knife. I got the sewing kit that came in the Harbor Freight knife, if you will. But I also, when I went to the Dollar Tree before they became the $1.25 tree, I actually bought a couple sewing kits that have like a lot of stuff. So it's always good to have extra thread needles. So and then you have this. Really? Oh, I guess it is kind of reflective. Can you see that? So yeah, so you got a signal mirror. I've seen better signal mirrors. There'll be some that have like, you know, instructions on it and stuff, which we may get later on. But yeah, that seems to work all right. It seems to reflect it. So, and then of course you have a tea light. So that's what came inside this little container right here. So, you know, and all in all, it's a small little. I don't know if I'd say there's enough in here for days, but I guess it depends. I mean, you know. You start a fire, you keep the fire going. You know, you can fish, so you have food coming in. Razor blade for cleaning the fish. You can start a fire, and hey, and look, I'll bet you anything that this fire bellow, right, will go in this one as well. Look at that. So you can actually put the fire bellow inside here as well, and so. It's not bad. Maybe like take everything out and organize it better. Maybe put in like, you know, I don't know, maybe like some Neosporin or, you know, nothing like heavy like trauma or anything, but maybe, you know, like just like some of your basic ouchie stuff, you know, that you might want to go ahead and take care of. So that's pretty cool. And then last but not least in the basic is the waterproof 2-pack Trailblazer. This is the most expensive duct tape ever. That's all I'm going to say. But all in all, this month, not bad. So last month we did get that. We got that backpack, which is really, I mean, it's a pretty sturdy backpack. I do like it. And then we also got the Punisher solar power bank, the 10,000 mAh flip. And that, I fully charged it, not using the sun. It does charge solarly, but I didn't want to wait that long, so I just plugged it in and I used the cord that came with it. And I was actually able to charge my cell phone 2 full charges, and I was down to like one of the battery indicators. The light works really good. It's a really good flashlight. It's very bright. So, and then other than that, I haven't really gotten a chance to use too much of what we got last month. I haven't dug anything up with the shovel, although I'm pretty excited to use that shovel. I used the knife from last month to open up this month's box. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people do that. I mean, it's kind of like, oh yeah, we're going to open up this box with last month's stuff. So that was pretty cool. And then, oh yeah, the carabiners, I haven't used those yet. The bungee cords, I haven't used those. I haven't read the toilet manual. I mean, the survival SHTF, you know, which is essentially toilet reading. There's not like, I've got like my old Army FM. I've got a SAS survival guide. I've got a couple like actual survival guides, like thick books, and that one is just kind of meh. It's good, like quick reading. So, and then I haven't done that. What else? Oh, the matches. I haven't lit a fire, but I'm sure. I mean, they're matches, so I'll check out. You know, when I do barbecue here in a couple weeks, I'll probably check. And you know what? I'll dip one in water and see what they do. I mean, they're just waterproof matches, so I mean, they're pretty straightforward. And then the other, oh yeah, and then we got the flexi cuffs. Right? I haven't had a chance to detain anybody yet, so. But who knows? Maybe someday I will. But no, I think that for the price, I mean, this is a pretty good haul right here. Nothing. I mean, other than saying, you know, $4.99 for that much. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just 2 small rolls of duct tape. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. I mean, $4.99 is expensive, that's like the world's most expensive duct tape right there. But other than that, this is pretty good. I said I'll sleep in the sleeping bag tonight. Let's see how warm it keeps me. Now, granted, I'm in El Paso, so I don't really need 4 season, but once, you know, it's 3 season, and we'll see how that is. And then I'll fill the canteen up, and then we'll see if it holds water, if it leaks, if it's, you know, whatever that is. I may rinse it out first because it does smell of the plastic. But other than that, this right here, what I'll probably do is I'm gonna gut this out. I'm gonna use the stuff that's in it, the stuff that, you know, we get in like some of the other boxes, and I'm gonna see if we can't, like, you know, pack this up really good, and so that it's almost like, you know, a waterproof Altoid type mini Altoid tin. Although, you know, I mean, it's pretty hard. I mean, I wouldn't sit on it, because if you sit on it, you're gonna break it. But I think that, you know, if you just like you put this in the side of the bag, maybe put like just like the real essentials, stuff that you might need quickly, so you can just pull it out, open it up, and okay, there we go. You know, probably put a lighter in here. Probably